It's over.
I don't know how. I have the music playing in this Discord. If you want to listen to it, you don't have to, but it's in there.
I'm listening.
They'll be able to hear it on stream. So
I am.
I'm listening. It says the mood.
so that's the mood,
like
and
the music.
it does add an element that's really nice.
Mom, you don't hear the music?
She says she likes the music.
Oh,
I don't hear it. No, I don't.
Click watch on Discord. Click watch his stream.
Watch stream, yeah.
Prox, tell Wolfums
Where's that at?
to go and listen to the music on the stream to make sure it sounds good.
Okay.
Oh,
Ask Wolfums is what he meant.
No, we tell Wolfums. Tell her to do it now.
Form.
I'm her
Tell her.
echelon boss, so it's okay.
Tell her she'll get a noogie if not.
She's getting noogie. Okay.
messed up.
Welcome to Echoes of Echelon. Campaign 1, Episode 10. This is Episode 10.
Let's
and
go.
no, I have not edited Episode 9. Don't ask. I'm working on it, okay? So, anyway. Yeah. So, I don't have any announcements, so I just get hand over to you, Zane.
All right, what happened last time?
There was another person in this little area. We met Strahd,
Yeah, so
and we killed his wolves.
what I meant to say at the end of last stream was he bats came down, swirled around, and then him and the wolf were gone.
Okay.
Oh, dang.
And so he left you all with I'm always watching.
I didn't get to Eldritch Blast. him.
Pervert.
No, I
Didn't
should
get to
have
Eldritch Blast him this
hit him with
time.
my psychic blades.
Yeah, that would have planned out perfectly for you all.
Perfect. we wouldn't be underleveled. What are you talking about?
Nah, totally not an immediate TTK.
We also learned about the cleric's son in the basement that we just left. He's still hungry.
Yes, he was indeed hungry. Feed me,
And we-
father.
That's
left
not going to bite
Barovia.
us in the ass.
Pretty
No.
sure we learned about
Fine.
that. a
all he
while.
needs to do is go see that lady on the corner with the meat
Yeah,
pies.
she's got the meat pies.
What?
She
What did she say?
Yeah, what did she say?
The meat pies
Hey
that
now.
are made from children.
We don't know that they're made from children. That's an
assumed they are.
assumption.
Speculating.
Yeah.
I
They
know
were
nothing
delicious,
about the
though.
Meat pie lady. Y'all haven't
Let's-
informed me of her yet.
Oh, the
It's
meat
true.
pie lady?
Thomas's
He's not
character's
metagaming. He
the
knows,
only
but he
one
doesn't know. Yeah.
that hasn't had meat pie.
True.
know as
No
someone
meat
who
pie for
watches
you.
And listens to the podcast. I don't know as a character in the world.
Look at you not metagaming. We're so
What a
proud
guy!
of you.
What a guy!
What
What
a guy.
Did you change the map?
He did.
Yep.
Okay.
It's not.
Zane,
what
did
it
you
Sure,
ever
I
put
didn't
a-
do anything.
Did you ever give Mom a health bar, by the way?
Yeah, bro.
I'm not seeing it.
Did we ever fix yours that actually shows the health?
I don't even remember what my last spell was that we agreed on.
I think it was speak to animals.
Oh, today?
Poop.
No, she
from
got
the-
new ones. Prox, before you
No,
got on,
y'all
they were
were
giving
like-
us some new ones.
Y'all were like, yeah, that's a
Oh.
good one.
Okay.
But I
Because you
was
know we,
muted.
Time.
because you know we don't do stuff until the day of.
Right.
Hey.
And Wednesdays are not
Okay,
good for
okay.
me, Zachary Todd.
Listen,
Oh.
the day that works for everybody.
Oh, he got caught his
Oh,
dang,
Big brother-
bro.
Big Brother's not on Wednesdays anymore, so
that's true.
Okay, what is going on with my map?
You just don't know though. Survivor night.
you guys survive in.
Here's your survivor right here, and we're
Yeah,
playing.
you guys. Yeah, he's
I know, right? It's
playing
Susan watching
Survivor
Survivor.
IRL. Probably. If she did go to sleep because she had conferences tonight. No, she said she wanted me to tell you. Shocker.
See,
Okay, so you guys are continuing your path. For some reason, it's not letting me select you all. It's being dim. You guys continue on over a bridge.
See a bridge? I do
The river
like this
flows as
music.
clear as blue winter sky through the valley as you guys cross over the bridge, continuing following the road. Dang.
There's a
bro.
fork in the road, though.
Well, you better pick it up.
Got her.
I've never heard that before.
An old
That's
wooden
funny.
gallows creaks in a chill wind that blows down from high ground to the west. A frayed length of rope dances from a beam. The well-worn road splits here. A signpost opposite of the gallows points off in 3 directions. Barovia village to the east, Sir Pool to the northwest, and Ravenloft/Vallaki to the southwest. The northwest fork slants down and disappears into the trees, while the southwest fork clings to an upward slope. Across from the gallows, a low wall crumbling in place, partially enclosed, a small plot of graves shrouded in fog.
You've left behind a character, just so you know.
Oops.
Just left behind Mom, you know.
Aw,
Thank you.
don't leave me alone. I'll just wander off into the woods and do my own thing for a little while, and then came back.
Yeah, these woods are perfectly safe at night.
Yeah,
Yeah,
there's no.
totally.
It's not like we just saw like a full vampire or anything.
And a pack of dire wolves of all
Yeah.
things.
Everything's fine.
All right, so which direction would you all like to go?
Well, shouldn't we ask the lesser? I'm gonna forget his first name every time, because isn't he leading this path, taking us to wherever we're going?
supposed to
Yes,
go.
Ismark.
Ismark.
Must be going
Ismark's
someplace.
Yeah, we're headed to Vallaki.
Okay.
So
Good call, Zach.
is this
I wouldn't have
cool
thought
with
of that.
everyone going to Vallaki?
Yeah, it sounds good. We don't know where we're going, so do you know where you're going?
Of course, I do.
All right, good. Is everybody else fine with that? I just
Should we ask
Yeah.
the sister, just to be sure?
She looks at you. She's like, I never get out because of the whole biting thing.
Yep. Yep.
that tracks.
Can you guys roll me a perception?
Here's I'll put myself with the group. Perception. Well, my perception's not very good, so
That'll be a
It's plus
I-
your
Seven?
proficiency, right?
It's
It's your-
if you're proficient in it, yes.
I'm not. So I got a 4.
Is it just your D20 then? I'm sorry.
D20 plus your skills modifier.
Yeah.
D20 plus your wisdom.
wisdom modifier.
Sure. Wisdom or your perception and your skills is the same.
Dex.
Wisdom?
See, Zane, I'm learning.
Am I supposed to
I
roll?
have.
Yeah, you
Yes,
need to roll
a
a D20, Mom.
plus your
I can't find
wisdom
it.
modifier. Go
Over here
are you
where
on
the
your-
dice are.
No, go to your character sheet.
We need to buy her a set of dice.
I could just give her a set because I have
Where's
you
the
need-
A lot of
character
set.
sheet?
You need to give her a set.
in the thing that looks like a newspaper.
Mom, do you want me to roll for you?
No, she can do it. She has to
messed
learn.
up and you used that roll before we even started.
Oops.
Who did?
He had to make sure it worked. He had to give it a good old test
Soup,
roll,
Soup
right,
wasted
Soup?
a 23.
So, Mom, the thing that looks like a newspaper.
Yes,
Click that.
I did.
Click Eye Shiny Rolls Gold.
I did.
It should pull up your character sheet. In your skills, you should see perception.
Skills. In my skills.
In your skills.
Skills. Where? Oh, no, that's spells. Where's skills at?
Go to core.
Or? Aha.
Hold on. All right.
And
So over
then-
to the left side, under saving throws, there's the skills. All the acrobatics, animal handling, arcana, athletics. You see all those? All the little white boxes.
Yeah.
Okay. Find perception and click the word perception. It's under nature.
Okay.
Click it.
Click it once.
Huzzah!
Once. Perfect.
You did
Great.
it.
Oh,
So-
I saw it that time.
Prox got a 16. Mom
Yep.
got an 8. What about the rest of y'all?
I got a 4.
A 4.
11.
7.
11, 7. Okay. Only Casimir notices that that Ismark is starting to lead you down the northwestern road, the one that goes to Sir Pool, not the signpost that goes towards Valaki.
Lesser, my guy, I think you're going
Yes.
the wrong way.
Oh, what do you mean?
Valaki's that way according to the signpost.
Oh, I didn't see that there. Yeah, I know where I'm going. Yeah. And you don't have to call me Lesser. It's fine.
Ismark, my guy.
His sister just said that he knows where he's going,
How
and
do I unlock?
she trusts him, though, right?
She says she doesn't know where she's going.
Yeah.
I'm just making
Yeah,
sure
well,
Casimir's
but-
not trying to. Why are you trying to throw us off? You know?
Well,
Eh,
I mean, he makes a good point. There's a sign right there that says we're going the wrong way.
You're
If we're
right.
going to Valaki, why would we not go to Valaki? Why would we go this other way?
You're right. I'm sorry. I was just
I was
trying to
making
take
sure
an
that someone
easier
didn't
path.
Change the sign around.
Weird that the sign wouldn't be the easier path.
Unless
No, it's
somebody turned the sign around.
I mean, we could totally roll for a deception check.
I'm gonna roll for this. Yeah, I'm gonna roll for deception.
Deception. What are
Insight.
you trying to deceive?
Or
I'm trying to see if he
insight.
is okay. Yeah, what I'm trying to do is trying to see is he not telling us something? Like why? Like why did he want us to go this other way?
You can roll an insight. Sure.
I got a 14.
They don't call him the Lesser for nothing. He was not paying attention, and he just assumed the downslope would be the easier way to go.
Okay,
Yep.
I just don't think this guy's know what he's doing.
Fair.
All right. Okay.
I did want to, before we got too far,
Okay.
I Shiny, she was told about us by who again?
About
Mom, do you remember?
Yeah, there was somebody in a colorful robe that said, I need to come find you. And then I
And
knocked on the door because somebody said
What
there
do you
were
remember
a bunch
the
of
lady that told you
strangers
that?
there. No,
Madam Eva.
Madam Eva. That's who it
And-
was. Oh,
and-
And
that's who it
you
was.
would also remember that Sir Pool is where you came from.
Yes.
That's where Madam Eva is.
So that person knows us, but we don't know them.
And I didn't know you all. She said to come find you all.
Yeah.
Why?
Well, us.
Hey, don't you look
Yeah.
at me like I'm an evildoer. I'm not an evildoer.
I'm sorry, this place has just been trying to kill us since we got here.
It's true.
I'll ask.
But it was trying to kill you before I got here.
Yeah, you're just another cog in the machine.
What was the sister's name? Irina?
Irina.
Irina, do you know, what was her name again? The Madam...
Madam Eva.
Madam Eva.
Irina, do you know a Madam Eva?
Personally, don't know, but I know that the Vistani often refer to her. If you didn't know, the Vistani are the people that are in colorful robes. They kind of go and come as they please. They don't fear really anything. They're like the only people that are happy in these lands. And apparently they have some connection with being mediums, or I don't know, they just live off the land in clans and drink a lot of wine, and you know, they're kind of shady. They own the Blood of the Vine Tavern.
Had me at one.
How do you
The-
know all that?
The bar we
Because I live
were
here.
at.
Yes.
Nice.
Yes, they own that.
It's... I don't want to poke and prod, but somebody here that knows us, and we don't even know where here is.
I mean, maybe she looks at Ismark and she's like, well, maybe we should go and talk to her. I mean, Ismark's like, and Irina's like, come on, Ismark, it's fine. Look how many people we have. Like, we've already been confronted by Strahd. He's watching us.
And what time of day? What? Oh, sorry.
Go ahead.
Well, what time of day is it, Zane?
From what you can tell, it's probably getting close to midday-ish. You guys left, later in the morning.
Wait,
So-
point of clarification.
Mm-hmm.
We never rested after our battle, did we?
No, I mean,
No.
Ismark's like, well, maybe if they have wine, we could go down there and take a short rest or something. If
Irina?
Irina's like, I'm game. Anything to keep me from having to be locked away and anything to keep me safe would be great.
Okay.
Ismark's like, we're not gonna lock you away.
50 years of drinking to catch up on.
Just so you know, our health bars at the game are probably not correct because mine was what my old armor class was.
Okay.
Just had to fix it.
So Ismark's like, well, if you all want to go down there, I guess we could. Irina's like, we should go down there. He has to catch up on drinking, and we need to rest. And what better place than to rest in a place that's more cheery than everything else around here?
It's forest.
I'm more interested in the fact that somebody knows us.
You make a good point
Yeah.
because we don't know
agree.
anybody.
I agree with the turtle.
information gathering's always good in my book.
We're kind of blind at this point.
Yeah, let's go to that
No, I can
place.
see.
Zing.
All right. So let's see here. Did I copy you guys? Of course not. Let me go get you all. Boink.
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 Are we in the dark?
Currently
was
you can't
midday.
see it. It is. Also, something that if you don't know, Barovia is pretty much fully clouded all the time. Oh no.
Oh, it's
Who's
like
off the
Washington.
map?
It's like forks.
I don't know if I can. Okay, whatever.
Where's Thomas?
Bye. He got spawned off map, so give me a second. There we go.
Gotcha.
So I couldn't grab. I can only see the end of his health bar.
While we're doing this soup, thanks for the gifted sub.
Let's
CJ.
go. Bow, 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 bow.
Appreciate you.
All right, so you guys start heading down a road. Let me see here. The road gradually disappears and is replaced by a twisted, muddy path through the trees. Deep ruts in the earth are evidence of the comings and goings of wagons. The canopy of mist and branches suddenly gives way to black clouds boiling far above. There is a clearing here, next to a river that widens from a small lake, several hundred feet across. 5 colorful round tents, each 10 foot in diameter, are pitched outside of a ring, 4 barrel-topped wagons. A much larger tent stands within. Near this tent, 8 unbridled horses drink from the river. The mournful strain of an accordion clashes with the singing of several brightly clad figures around a bonfire. A footpath continues beyond the encampment, meandering north between the river and the forest edge. Assuming you guys are approaching.
I guess, yeah.
The accordion stops. Everyone kind of stops singing and turns around. They're like, Hi, Shiny! Welcome! Welcome! Come on! You brought friends! Come join! Join around the fire!
Good.
And they start
Not
pouring
hostile.
cups.
I mean, the word friends is a trigger now, I'm not gonna lie.
So what would you all like to do?
I mean,
I would like to ask the first person that we come across where the Madam, what's her face is.
Madam
Eva.
Eva. So what do you say to them?
Well, hello. Our mutual friend, Shiny, is told that Madam Eva is here, and she knows a little bit about our story, even though we're a group of multiple people from different areas.
Yeah, yes, Madam Eva is in the tent, the far tent over there, and he points toward next to the river, the large tent over there. He says, but she's a little preoccupied right now, so come, sit down. We'll tell you stories, and when she's ready, we'll let you know. Come on.
I love stories.
And he thrusts a drink. Sorry, he thrusts a drink into
Ellen.
Kellen's hand.
All right.
Well,
I mean, I
you
like.
did, sir. I appreciate
This is where I'm home. Campfire, tents, good stories. I would listen to some. I'm with Dolan. I'll listen to some stories.
They thrust drinks into your all's hand.
Very good.
I hand mine to Helen Keller because I don't drink.
I'll sip on mine. I don't want to muddle my senses. I still don't trust anyone.
That's apparent.
Ismark kind of walks around the campfire. He's looking for a spot. It's kind of taken up. He's I'll just sit here.
He's Butters.
This is
What?
Butters all grown up.
He is the punchline to everything.
He really is.
Also,
While we have a quick break before Zane says something, if you like the music, go check out Pocket Bar. That's where we're getting our music from. And I don't know if you guys could tell, there's also now a campfire sound in the background that I have for the ambiance. So it's a free app for D&D. Go check it out. It's called Pocket Bard.
We love you, Pocket
start
Bard.
doing this for
We
my
do.
class. My kids would love this.
Oh, I
I'll teach you how to use it, Zane.
crackling.
Yeah.
Yeah. Zane, is this area, for the ambiance, is this area still spooky, or is it like...
I mean, everything's relatively spooky.
Okay.
Of the spookiness that's been around, this is the least spooky place you've been so far.
I'll keep the spooky music going then.
Yeah, just imagine everywhere in Barovia is pretty spooky.
This is a spooky based one. Got it.
It's spoopy. All right. So one guy, he's like, let me tell you of this Donnie tale, and he takes a big swig of his wine, and he spits it into the fire, and that makes the fire come to life and ignites, and almost a greenish hue. And he starts saying, "A mighty wizard once came to the land over a year ago. I remember him like it was yesterday. He stood exactly where you're standing. A very charismatic man he was. He thought he could rally the people of Barovia against the Devil's Strahd. He stirred them with the thoughts of revolt and bore them to the castle en masse. When the vampire appeared, the wizard peasant army fled in terror. A few stood their ground and were never seen again. The wizard, the vampire, cast spells at one another. Their battle flew from the courtyards of Ravenloft to the precept overlooking the falls. I saw the battle with my own eyes. Thunder shook, and as he's telling this story, you see like dancing figures in the fire that are kind of reenacting everything. Thunder shook the mountainside. The great rocks tumbled down upon the wizard, yet his magic and he survived. Lightning from the heavens struck the wizard, and again he stood his ground. But when the Devil's Strahd fell upon him, the wizard's magic couldn't save him. I saw him thrown 1,000 feet to his death. I climbed down to the river in search of the wizard's body, and he kind of nudges his buddies, and they all to see if, he had anything of value. But the river Ivolus had already swept him away. And the fire kind of dies back down to an orangish flame, still roaring, but he looks around and he's like, do any of you all have any heroic tales or vengeful things that have happened?
Neat trick.
Neat trick? What do you mean?
With the fire.
I really enjoyed it.
Oh, that's the way us Visani, we tell our stories through fire dancing.
I could almost hear it.
Well,
So
do any of
anyone-
you all have a story?
Would anyone like to regale him of the tale of the murder house?
No. I hate the murder house.
Tell me. Tell the story. Let us hear.
Incomplete and out of context. I had a little girl inside me.
What? all right. Let's stop telling stories, guys. Hey, man, if you need help.
He was dead.
What?
That's not a good
Okay.
story.
Okay. All right. So maybe don't let the turtle speak, everyone.
Well,
Push him
I
over.
lost my previous 5 companion friends.
Oh, did you?
Yes.
Who were they? Tell us the story.
They were a bunch of adventurers, much like the group I'm now with. And we were in search of a task for some people, and we were trying to find someone. And then we were lost in the woods in this fog. And then all of a sudden, I was then walking out of the fog into the village of Barovia and met these new companions.
What happened to your old companions?
They were also removed from the fog, but I know that was more than 100 years ago, and so I know I'm probably the last in that group alive.
Whoa. Interesting. The wizard that was here about a year ago had been here for some time. He said that he had witnessed many great deals of distress and battle, and I think he came here with the party as well.
Did you know it was
He said they were long dead.
I believe my friends would have been long dead, yes.
Oh.
Well,
wonder
we're
if
from
you know
beyond the
them.
fog as well.
Beyond the fog, a magical place. I've heard great things about it.
Indeed.
I'm from Olgarth.
I don't know what that is.
It's a place.
I don't
It's-
believe you. Oh,
It's in the Far East.
the Far East. I don't know
Yeah.
how far the east goes out of the fog.
Pretty
Never been
far.
that far.
Pretty far. So,
About like a day's walk.
no. Olgarth is probably about a 3-4 week journey at best.
Oh, wow.
Probably
on foot
a month
or
or
on
2.
horse?
I'd be on foot. Probably on horse. I mean, it's gonna take you a long time to get there. It took me a long time to get here, so
Are you inviting us?
no.
Oh. Okay.
I can tell you about it if you want.
Tell us about it.
There's a song. I don't really sing. I can tell it in verse. I don't really sing that much, but we have
No,
a
sing
song
it.
from
tell us.
Ulgarth.
Yes, tell us the song. And one guy pulls out a lute, and the other brings out a drum, and he's like, "As you tell it, we'll make some music to it, and then the song can be complete, and it can be the song for you."
I don't really want to sing it. I just wanted to
No,
tell
you
it.
just tell it.
Would
Just
be
tell
the,
it.
the theme of Ra.
That's
Okay,
fine.
well,
Just tell
it's-
it.
It's
I
called
wanna
the
sing
okay.
it.
It has 2 names. Some people call it the King of the East, and some people call it the Black Prince. But yeah, okay. It's in
And so
it's in
at-
four lines.
As you start saying that, they start playing a beat kind of to the rhythm of your voice.
All right, hold on. I'm trying to see if there's like a.
there's a beatbox feature on here.
Here, I was just trying to find some music that was a little different.
Yeah, for sure.
All right. There once was a king in old Ulgarth, a kingdom in the eastern far. The king was just and loved by all, and sworn to never let Ulgarth fall. One day the king donned armor and helm, and set out to travel his great realm. He stayed in the cities with lords he met, to ensure their oaths and loyalties yet. At one of the cities, the king of old Ulgarth saw a maiden in the distant far. Beautiful her eyes and dark was her hair, fair was her skin and deep was her stare. Between the two a love took hold, not one that was known or a secret that was told. And one night, after happiness and mead, the just king of the east spilt his seed. The maiden did grow, and her brother sent away, and never would he speak or say to the king of old Ulgarth whence she had gone, and heartbroken the king of the east had to move on. The maiden carried long, and to her a son was born, but his birth could be cause of the kingdom to be torn. So the maiden left the kingdom and her son in the halls, and disappeared without telling a soul at all. And never told was the story of a son who hence, although tainted his blood, could have been a kingdom's prince. And never has this tale been told in the eastern far, and never has been spoken to the king of old Ulgarth.
They stop and they all stare at you. Some of them have tears in their eye, and the main guy that was talking, he clasps you on the back and he's like, "That was excellent, brother, excellent.
Yeah,
you have a real talent. Are you a bard?"
No. It's just one of those like camp songs you pick up when you're like soldiering around in old Ulgarth, you know. So
he thrust another cup in your hand, so now you have 2 cups.
Hell
It's
yeah.
like, very good. And about that time that you end, you hear a whistle, and this Vistani man comes up and he's like, Madam Vistani said that she's ready to see you all.
Okay. I have my 2
set
cups and I start walking.
I set my cup down.
Ismark, as you guys get up, Ismark claims one of your all seats. Who's going? I should say.
I'm going.
I'm going. Casimir goes.
Dolan goes, Casimir goes, Rob goes.
I'll go. Yeah.
All right. Cullen goes. Shiny, are you going?
Might as well. Everybody else is going.
Irina kind of gets closer to the fire because she's cold, and Ismark takes Dolan's spot, and Ismark's like, "We'll wait out here. It seems like this is more for you all rather than us. Plus, I want to hear more of these stories." He like looks around. You notice he doesn't have a cup in his hand yet, and he kind of looks around, like.
Wait, should one of us stay out there and watch them?
I mean, I think we're pretty safe.
They seemed to like my story and they cried, so I think it's fine.
It made me.
I didn't cry. I had dust in the smoke got in my eye.
Yeah, that's what I meant to say. Sorry. You guys are chill, right?
As you guys, yeah.
Cool.
As you guys head to the tent, he's like, "Guys, I swear I wasn't crying."
Those are the biggest horses I've ever seen.
They are large, aren't they?
The largest horse I've ever seen was a Clydesdale. I stood next to it.
Are we all gonna fit in this? Yeah. What's the worst that could happen here?
Yoink.
I mean, she's beautiful, let me tell you.
Oh yeah. Here, I got a picture to show y'all.
Oh, good.
That way the chat can see exactly the way Madam
Sorry,
Eva
Spotify.
looks. Sorry, if you want to see what we see, Spotify, for our listeners, you should watch the streams.
Don't see anything yet.
Well, I haven't posted it yet because I have to find her picture.
Chop chop.
Oh, you're not missing out on anything, Spotify.
She is a beautiful lady, okay?
So pretty.
Oh, they don't have.
Dude looks like a lady. Whoops.
No, this
But
is a
she's-
lady.
But
that
she
looks
is
like a lady.
gorgeous to me. Anybody know that meme?
Here, this is the best I can do. Show to everyone.
Wow.
Madam
Look
Eva.
her.
Oh, yeah.
Yep, there she is.
All right, so you guys go into Madam Eva's tent. Magic flames cast a reddish glow over the interior of this tent, revealing a low table covered with black velvet cloth. Glints of light seem to flash from a crystal ball on a table as hunched figure peers into the depths. As the crone speaks, her voice crackles like dry weeds. Ah, at last you have arrived. As a cackle bursts like mad lightning from her withered lips. I see that Shiny, you have found the people I told you to look for. Very good, my dear. You have done well. You have quite the retinue, I have to say.
You let us into a trap here, Eye Shiny.
This is not a trap, my dear Rob.
Don't know.
Not a
How do you
trap
know
at
my
all.
name?
I know everything. She kind of messes with her crystal ball. I can see beyond what you can see. I'm not meaning to spook you. I am just saying I have a way with magic.
She's a nice old lady.
You don't have to call me old. It's fine. I have been here for some time, but
Can I roll insight on her?
sure.
There's that doubting Thomas again.
It comes with being stuck in time for 150 years.
Yeah. 13.
So
13. From what you can tell, this lady is probably a little crazy. Obviously. What you can tell from her is that she definitely probably has some sort of magic that lets her scry and see through her crystal ball. And you believe that she's some sort of gypsy, if you will.
Okay, Madam Eva. I know I can tell you have a little bit of magic, like you say, and you are probably able to scry and kind of see things. What is the reason for trying to draw us here, or sending
That
our
is-
shiny after us?
Straight to the point, I guess. After 150-ish years or so of not being able to really do anything, you've had a lot of time to contemplate, and you're ready to get to it. And
I lean over and
will
whisper to
do.
Dolan, she's spooky.
That we will get to. Ooh, okay. So she pulls a black cloth off the table, and under the cloth there's 5 cards. And she says, I will use these, I don't know how to say the word, tarot cards? Tarot cards?
Tarot cards, yeah.
Tarot cards. I'll use these tarot cards, and I will lead you to
Whoa.
certain things that might help you along the way in your path, because we all are here for a greater purpose. Am I right?
Zane, you fancy, huh?
Maybe.
We wouldn't
For
know.
those-
We were dragged through the fog.
Yes.
For
By
those who are
whom?
watching
Before
or
we
listening
go
on
to the tarot
Spotify,
cards.
Zane actually brought up tarot cards on the screen, so
Yeah, I did.
I was surprised.
Before we get into that, did you happen to see what happened to my past companions?
Of course, my dear. I can use this crystal ball to see more, if you'd like. But yes, your party was overtaken by the Devil's Strahd. One did escape, well, technically 2 in counting you, but the one that saved you is still alive. but he hides within the woods. And his mind, he keeps at bay, I should say, otherwise he would go crazy. Mordekainen
It's
is
making me nervous.
Mordekainen is the adventure you talk about, yes?
Yes.
The Great Wizard. Well known. Should be known to all of you if you know any sort of magic.
I don't.
Wow. Well, what a sad life. Then
You don't know my
She's
life.
pretty,
you're
pretty
actually
blunt, isn't she?
Yeah.
actually you think I don't know your life, Rob? Let's see. Have you been missing your mother any?
Hey, hey,
I'm just
Easy.
saying I know more than you know.
that's creepy, but easy.
I can see and I can read.
Don't you talk about my mom.
I won't. I'm just saying, I'm letting you know that I know.
Low blow.
Instead of playing with our heads, why don't you show us what these cards say so we can?
Yes, I'm not trying to play with your heads. And she turns and she blows on a incense burner and it fills with smoke and the tent's starting to be overcome. It's a strong sense of lavender and rosemary. She says this will help set the mood. And she waves her hands over her tarot cards and she says... Sorry, let me flip to my page.
I
should have been more
smell
prepared.
lavender.
I'm sorry, dear. It is what it is, and you've been here before, so you know this is what happens. Okay, so she says this card, and she points to the far left card.
That card that has the circle on it?
Yes, she says this card tells of history. Knowledge of the ancient will help you better understand your enemy. And she flips it over. And she says, the conjurer. I see a dead village, drowned by a river, ruled by one who has brought great evil into the world. I will put this in chat for you guys. Anyone that's a note taker, you might want to take a note.
Okay.
I have a
Just
photographic
saying.
memory. No, I'm just kidding.
Oh, do ya?
Are we really supposed to be writing this down?
Welcome to D&D, Mom. Welcome to D&D.
Then she points to the next card, and it's the uppermost card. She says, this card tells of a powerful force of good and protection, a holy symbol of great hope. She flips it over. She says, the tax collector.
How is that great?
Ironic. Ironic.
The Vistani have what you seek. A missing child holds the key to the treasure's release. Now, before you start asking, it's not this encampment of Vistani. It's a different encampment. We do not have children here.
Unless they're hiding in those wagons out there.
Sure, if you want to ask my fellow men to show you what's in the wagons, they can show you, but
Okay.
I'm trying to help you, my dear. I'm not trying to trick you by any means.
Mm.
You say so?
I do say so. Oh,
Wait.
Jesus, hang on.
Are you giving us these notes?
Yep, I was just copying and pasting them, but I accidentally deleted them at first, so that would have been sad.
That's all good.
She points to the next card, and which is the far right. She says, this card of power and strength, it tells of a weapon of vengeance, a sword of sunlight. And she flips it over, and she says, the invoker. Search for the crypt of a wizard ordinaire. His staff is the key. So, let's see here. Control C. B. Send. Okay. She then points to the lowermost card and says, "This card sheds light on one who will help you greatly in battle against darkness." She flips it over. The horseman, a man of death named Argyle, will forsake his dark lord to serve your cause. Beware, he has a rotten soul. And then, wait, let me Control C. And then she says in the final card, she flips it over. Your enemy is a creature of darkness whose powers are beyond mortality. This card will lead you to him. And she flips it over and she says, the mists. I cannot see where the evil lurks. The mist obscures all. Come back in 3 days and I may be able to see clearly. And do you guys have anything to say to her? Or do?
Well, for a fortune teller mystic, you are a little more straightforward than I expected.
Of course. I do not want to lead you astray, my dear. The oppression of Barovia is a great tax on all of us. We must rid the evil of the land to be able to live and prosper in the sunlight, right? Am I right?
If you say so.
I'm just saying, not all mystics are mystic.
Well, can I ask her a question?
Yeah.
Why did she want me to find everybody?
You see, it's part of a bigger picture. All of you together with your powers combined, finding these items and finding the help will lead you to success. I'm sure you heard the story, they love telling it out by the campfire, of the wizard who fell. He thought that he had gathered a great retinue of people, collecting villagers and himself leading them into battle. But villagers are just villagers. Heroes are heroes. There's a reason why you all exist. There's a reason why you were brought here.
Oh, so we were brought here.
I knew it.
Oh, definitely, definitely. No one comes here by accident. It's not something that just happens.
Did you bring us here?
I did not. No, I would not trap anybody in this forsaken land.
Who did bring
That's
us
a really
here?
strong word.
My dear, I can't tell you that.
Why not? You told me all this other stuff.
Some things I cannot see.
Whoops.
Some things that have more powerful magic or darker feelings, I just cannot penetrate in thought.
Can I
What, this
roll
Strahd?
something to see if she's lying to me, Zane?
Sure, roll an insight.
Never mind. I rolled a 4.
I'll roll an insight.
Yeah, you can't really read what's going on. Maybe
Yeah, I
the
got an
smoke's getting to your head, both of you. The smoke's getting to your head. It's a little...
My 2 drinks.
You need some... Yeah, your 2 drinks. You need some fresh air.
Okay.
Any more
I
questions,
need
my
some
dears?
fresh air.
Yes, that's fine. You're free to exit the tent.
Let me out.
Let me out. Okay. Does anybody else have a question?
So, you say you don't know who brought us here, but would you think it would be Strahd?
That is a good guess. Your guess is as good as mine on this. There's potential that he brought you here for the sake of entertainment. There's also chance that someone else brought you here in dire need of some sort of cure to the disease that rids this land.
Are you aware that we met Strahd on the way here?
That I could not see. For a minute,
Yeah.
I saw that you got into a great battle with some dire wolf, and then everything went black. And then before I knew it, you all were on the road again.
He said he was watching us, so beware. He probably knows this encampment now.
That I'm not worried about. I have plenty of men out there of great power that I'm fully confident that they would be able to persuade the Devil's Strahd to leave the encampment.
Good to know.
Can we take a rest here?
Yes, you are more than welcome. We do not have any tents for you because I have to house all of my men, but you can definitely set up under the gray sky out there and enjoy the clouds as they billow above.
So enjoyable.
You know of someone with the power
I
to
hate
bring all of us here?
Do I know? Well, I guess if you ask it that way, the only person powerful enough to bring anybody in and out of Barovia would be the devil himself. So whatever Casimir was onto, I believe that he is almost correct in that. Otherwise, it could be some sort of powerful entity that sees the darkness within and wants you to clear this, but I don't necessarily believe in the gods of the old or new. So it must have been, you're not here by mistake, my dear. And you've been here for some time.
I pop in the door. What gods do you believe in?
I don't. I don't believe in the gods. I believe in the power of magic and nature and the power of divination, not from a god, but from mere will.
Rob slowly backs away from Dalin.
She is entitled to her beliefs. However wrong they may be, they are hers.
See, you say wrong, but I say follow
And then
these guidelines and you'll find what you need, and we'll see how wrong I
I
am.
look at Casimir and say, "Here we go again."
Blair.
Darlin, you would free yourself if you believed that you were indeed a god rather than following the old or new.
Well, don't dissuade him. We need someone with the ability that he has.
Yes, if it's working for him, great. Just know power comes within, Darlin. You're stronger than you look.
It's my hard shell. I will wait till everyone leaves, though, to talk to her.
Okay.
Do you want us to take off our headsets?
No.
Okay.
Is that a thing?
Yeah.
We've had to take off our headset at least once.
Sometimes I'll make you take them off so that the podcast can still hear, but you all can't. So I know there's no meta.
Rob goes over here where these little like bushes, trees, or whatever, and he is looking to get some sleepy time.
Okay.
Yeah,
'Cause he's
I'm gonna go
tired.
set up a nice bedroll somewhere. The 5 glasses of wine they've given me so far are starting to hit nice.
Here, I bring you with me. So that you're
You
not
guys
directly falling over.
are walking arm in arm, singing Rob's
The King of the
song.
East.
Yeah.
Can I go rest with the horses?
Yeah.
I appreciate this new song that you were able to teach me, Rob.
Yeah, there's many great
Thank you.
songs of Old Garth. Like I said, I'm not much of a singer, but I spend a good amount of time in war camps and war bands and campfires to know a lot. So it's a good one.
Shiny, as you approach
Enjoying
the
learning my new companions.
As you approach the horses, they kind of stir a little bit and look at you, and there's like a calming feeling, and they just go back to drinking water.
Okay.
Casimir, what are you doing?
I'm gonna make while everyone's settling down, I'm gonna make the rounds around the camp, just looking. I don't go inside or anything, but I just want the lay of the land, basically.
Okay. Yeah, as you walk by the fire, you hear Ismark, who apparently has found a cup to drink, is very loudly just telling a story. It sounds just like just some banter, nothing important. He's just very excited to be where he is right now. And Irina, as you're passing the fire, you can see that she just has kind of a solemn look on her face as she sips on her wine and stares into the fire. Dallin, you have something that you want to talk about.
Two things. To solidify me trusting and understanding, what can you tell me about my island that I'm from? The island of Schult. Is everything okay? Are my people okay?
In Schult, everything is fine, and the sins you feel that you have committed, they do not see them that way.
The plague that ravages Schult
Has
still
been subdued.
Oh, wonderful. Thank you. Now, number two, and my scarred hand, I will hold it up, and out from underneath the scales that are now scarred, a thin smoke will start to waft out. Is this something I should trust?
I might have forgotten what you're talking about. Could you message me real quick?
Yeah.
I'm a person too, guys.
Nuh-uh, you're GM.
You should know everything.
I know.
You're supposed to
Have
know
you guys
all.
seen the
Don't you have a
TikTok
crystal
where
ball?
it's like, I like the idea of it. I saw one that came up the other day. It was like when you ask the permanent DM if he wants to like be a character, and it's like, well, I like the idea of it, but I don't want to do it. And I feel like that's Zane.
She looks at that and she says, trust the instincts of the way your body is taking you, for the unnatural can happen to the natural for great strengths.
There's internal rage ever since losing a friend and
Feed into that rage.
controlled by a
Feed it.
filthy undead child, and a little fire will start to come out from underneath the scales, and I'll immediately pat it out.
Darling, don't pat it out. Let the rage well within. It is fine. It's okay to feel this way. You're good. You're a good man. Feed into the rage. You can handle it. You'll be able to control that feeling.
I'll need time, but I'll think on what you have told me. Thank you, madam.
Time is all we have, Dolan. Time is all we have.
And I will pat my hand out and walk out.
Okay.
See how easily she convinced me to come find y'all?
The tent closes. You see Irina. She kind of gets up and she walks over towards where iShiny is and pulls out her bedroll and lays it out and just kind of curls up inside of her little knapsack and is going to sleep. And Ismark's still at the campfire having a ball.
Like the definition of an NPC. I'm just kidding.
The Dolan will actually go to the guys who are telling stories and partying. They seem to have some information of the land.
Okay.
And I'll pull out my rolls of.
Darwin! You're back! I was just telling them that I knew a man with the shell and turtle like man.
I've been over there for only 20 minutes. Let's all calm down.
It's only been 20 minutes? Whoa.
I'll unroll
This is-
all my maps that I have.
Oh, he wants us
you all-
smaller, guys.
Do you all do not touch my maps?
Oh,
Do you have maps of where are we at? What Barovia?
they all look at you and they're like, maps. No, we know the land by memory. Who needs a map when you have it up here?
Well, I can't charter by stars because the
Can't see-
constant dusk. So, and I'll kind of glance over at the lesser. Our guide isn't optimal.
What do you mean?
He's ignorant, unintelligible, lack thereof common sense.
You see Ismark like, yeah, that guy you're talking about. I know who you're talking about. He is ignorant. You're talking about Rob, right?
No.
Oh.
You know,
Don't tell him I said that.
I'll just
Don't
roll
tell-
up my maps. You know what? This has gotten awkward, and don't worry about it. Don't worry about it.
One of the Vistani, he pokes you and he's like, roll those back out. I will help you out.
I'll unroll a clear parchment and let him draw as he seems necessary.
And he draws out a map from Barovia to where you are to Vallaki. He actually maps out and he writes down all the places on your map. He even goes in. So he leaves some of the places blank. Like there's a road that leads, and he just leaves it blank. But like Krezik's on there, the Wizards of Winery's on there. He maps out a couple of. He maps out the Vallaki Lake, the mountain ranges that are nearby, the old windmill. Just kind of marks out a bunch of places. He's like, this is rough. It's not exact, but it should get you where you need to go.
Oh, thank you so much. I'll be sure to add on to it and make adjustments. Please, and I'll pick it in my pocket and pull out 10 gold.
No, it's fine. You owe me a favor, actually.
Oh, that's ominous.
Oopsie.
Are you sure you don't want the gold?
No, I want a favor. But the favor doesn't have to come right now. I'll let you know when I'm ready. I'll find it.
Oh boy.
Of course you will.
Listen. Your gold is good. It's fine. It's just not. It's not something I really care about right now. I care more about the people than making relationships.
Okay. I look forward to hearing from you, I guess.
What's your name?
Dallin Ambercrest.
Dallin Ambercrest. Okay, Dallin. I'm Justable, and don't have a last name, just Justable.
I'm gonna make a note of that. I owe Jessable a favor? ?
You seem like a good person.
I truly try, and
You seem a little sad though.
I may be at fault for the murder of a friend, but
That
as
is
my
a heavy load to bear, and I am not willing to hear the bearing of the heavy load because I'm a little inebriated. So
my dear
pass
friend,
both of your shoulders.
the word of a dear friend, Casimir, shit happens, and I'm going to get over it.
That is a good friend you have.
Wise words. He says Casimir kind of appears out of the darkness.
Holy shit. Oh, you gave me a fright. I was just talking to your friend. He's a good person.
And as soon as he starts talking to Casimir, I'm just gonna like, well, it's time to hit the old and walk away.
Next.
I've been saved.
All right. So if you guys, are you short resting, long resting? What's your plan?
We're staying for the night. At least it's a safe camp.
All right.
Sounds
Safe as
long rest to
relative.
me.
Can we rest here?
Yes. After about 4 hours, one of the Vistani kind of comes to each of you and is like, "We are having dinner now. Would you like dinner?"
Sure.
Sure, we haven't eaten, I guess.
I have not
Yeah.
eaten in a while.
So
Not since that
out
meat
of
pie.
out of game, a long rest can still happen. You have to sleep for 6 hours. 2 hours has to be light activities such as reading a book, eating, weaving, reading, whatever you want. I already said reading. It has to be light activity, not strenuous. So 6 hours of sleep, 2 hours of just downtime. So this can be counted as part of that 2 hours.
Okay.
Yep.
Get up and have a
Perfect.
quick little bite to eat, another drink,
Yeah,
and go
it's
back
like
to sleep.
wild game. Not sure what the meat is, but it's some sort of wild game.
I'm not asking.
No, I'm sad.
And they give each of you all a they give
vegetables?
Ishani a vegetarian plate.
Thank you.
Okay, good, because I want 0 vegetables on my plate.
Yeah, they all the meat that they would have put on Ishani's they put on yours, and all the vegetables they would have put on yours they put on Ishani's.
Perfect.
You guys get a full meal, and you guys can finish out your rest, and you guys get a long rest.
Yay.
IRL, I may have had a 2-pound T-bone steak for dinner tonight.
Dude, that's a fat steak, my boy.
Jeez.
On sale at
Shit.
Jungle Jim's for $9 a
Oh, I
pound.
love JJ.
It's
Dude,
the
that place
best.
is awesome.
I like there too.
So you guys get up. You guys see Ismark is off the seat. It looks like he just kind of fell back and is sleeping where he fell back. Irina wakes up. She's fine. She kind of walks over to Ismark and is like, "Ah, you fool." She picks him up and, oh God. Oh, I shouldn't have drank that much. What is it, wine? My head is splitting. And one of the Vistani, he here shoves a glass in his hand, and you just see Ismark kind of drink it. He's like, "What is that?" He's like, "It's wine." Helps the hangover. If you wake up with a hangover, drink a little bit more. You'll be fine.
That was cruel.
Well, he's gonna be useless. More useless than he really is, I guess.
Yeah. That sword is definitely going into the woods again.
Well, Dolan, Rob, I think we need to find someone to be point today. And I'm sorry, Casimir, but I just don't know if I can trust a rogue yet. I'll, as someone who doesn't know this party that well yet, I think I'll leave it up to one of the two of you to decide who's going to take point, but I do not think it should be the lesser today.
I at
I've
least
got a
agree
map.
there.
You got a map, then it should definitely be you. I defer to you anyway, so you don't want to be following me around, trust.
You defer to me too much, Rob.
Irina
'cause
comes
I
up
like
and
you,
is like,
buddy."
Didn't you guys
You're
tell the
Dolan
story
today,
of
right?
he was possessed by a little girl and convinced you to kill one of your friends?
Yeah, but
Yeah, that's-
we know now.
That's,
We
that's why
learned
I
a
was making
lesson,
sure
okay?
He's still.
Yeah, we learned a lesson, okay?
I'm sorry, Dolan. I didn't mean to offend you. I was just saying.
Yeah, this is my buddy. Shut up, lady.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean
Anyway,
to
let's see that
offend.
map, Dolan.
I'll open up my unfinished map.
Yoink.
All right. are we
Let's
supposed to be
see.
going?
So let me mark some of the locations. So when I tried to show the road did not want to be shown. So there's
Show
something
it.
going on with my map that won't allow me to.
Just
Stupid
do it.
road.
Just whip it out.
That's what she said.
Hey, yo.
It's a family-friendly show.
Not
Yeah,
anymore.
it is. It never has been. Let me mark a couple
Oh,
of
look, there's
other
old
places.
Savlik Road.
Yeah.
Svalak,
Whatever. That's what I said.
your Barovian is lacking.
It's lacking,
Yeah, I don't
bro.
speak it.
Where is your
English.
I'm not
do you
from
speak
here.
it?
your German descent, my boy?
German. Looks more Russian to me.
Yeah, I think it's supposed to be more
Serpul over here, Sarpul, Slavics. Yeah, this is like, yeah, this is
Sprechen
like,
de Deutsch.
Transylvania, right?
Yeah.
yeah, this is more like, you know, what's that area called? Slavic, like Slavic
Slovakia?
area. Yeah,
Slovakia?
Slovakia is like Slavic area.
So like Transylvania.
Yeah,
That's
Sure.
the point.
but Zane said I need
Where
to.
vampires are from?
Zane said I need to get up on my German. German doesn't matter here.
I mean, this campaign was originally created in what, like the 80s or 70s,
Yeah.
something like that.
Yeah.
So they went with the cheesiest Dracula stuff that they could come up with.
Oh yeah.
For sure.
All right, so they tell you that if you follow the dirt road more, you're just gonna get to the falls, surf falls that you can't. You could try to climb up, but it's about 1,000 feet up and very slick. Or you could head back up the road you came and head to Valaki that way.
It looks like we're on the road we
Wheelhead.
came, right?
So you guys come back up. The gallows are still there. Can everyone roll me a perception?
You said gallows, like dead people gallows?
Yeah, where you hang people.
Oh, good.
Is that little brown dot right there?
I got a 16, Zane.
Where you guys
Nine.
hang? 16, 9.
12.
What'd you say, roll?
Perception.
Perception.
I have a 13.
13.
Our rolls are weak, my guys.
Ooh, Mom's got
rough.
18 though,
Hey.
and I got a
Let's
16.
go.
So 18 was the highest.
Yeah.
Yep.
All right. So as you guys come up this way, those of you that got under a 10 don't notice this, but everyone that got 10 or higher noticed that it looks like there's a figure hanging at the gallows
Oh my gosh.
that was not there earlier.
Oh my.
That's new.
That is new.
It's a guy hanging over there.
You forgot your
Goes
mom
to
again,
Louis.
Zane.
Yeah, Zane, you forgot Mom on the board again.
How?
Don't know.
Something.
She's still at camp,
something
though.
definitely is up about the gallows.
How do I
today.
keep missing her? She blends in with the map.
Should we go check it out?
Sorry. That's what I said. Should we go see it?
Yeah, I'd love to investigate this.
As you guys approach it, this figure hanging from the gallows is a very familiar figure. And as you get closer, you see it looks to be the corpse of Shiny.
Oh.
Now
thought-
this is getting real creepy.
I
That's
thought we were
you.
gonna go super dark.
Is that why I wasn't there?
No, no.
What's happening here? Are you alive?
You want to explain?
Are you guys seeing this too? Because I'm confused.
Shiny, why are you hanging on the gallows?
Oh. It's news to me.
I will immediately activate Eyes of the Grave. I can see any undead within 60 feet as long as they're not in full cover.
Okay. The corpse hanging there is not undead.
Okay. It's either dead or
Is
not.
Eye Shiny undead?
Currently, he does not see anything in the vicinity that is undead.
I don't know. Anyone can
And-
tell. Is it an illusion? I mean, Let's.
Anybody
roll an
could have
Arcana.
good Arcana or something.
It's either dead or alive. It's not undead.
And a 13 for Arcana check.
13. You feel like it could be an illusion.
I got a 15.
Alright,
Is that
I'm-
gonna help us out any?
A 15.
something
You
at
feel like it could be an illusion.
I got a 16.
A 16. You feel like it could be an illusion.
Rob walks up and he doesn't touch, but he like walks around it, looking
By
around.
walking around it, it smells like decay. It looks real. It looks like it has been hanging there for a while.
This seems really dead, everybody. It looks like Ice Shiny, but it's definitely dead.
Do you have a twin?
I don't know.
I'm gonna throw a rock at it.
Do it.
Dolan throws a rock at it, and as it hits, it dissolves into maggots, and the maggots kind of disperse onto the gallows floor and then sink down below it into the earth.
Because I was right next to it. Gross.
Ew.
That's nasty.
Foreshadow?
Nasty.
Makes me think there's something under it, but do we want to figure that out?
What? Should I be doing something?
No,
Okay. Or am I
Unless
just,
you want
I'm just
to.
standing here? I'm standing here flabbergasted right now.
yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, that makes
tracks.
perfect sense.
Rob pushes his foot on the ground where the maggots went in and disappeared.
Ismark throws up.
That
Sorry.
was the drink, not the maggots.
It was part of the drink, but also that was disgusting. That I don't do maggots. Oh
Is the
gosh.
is the ground solid where I'm pushing it with my feet?
It is solid.
Huh.
Is
That
there
was weird.
stairs that goes up onto the gallows?
Oh yeah.
I'm gonna go to the stairs and check for traps.
Okay. Yeah, do an investigation.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to investigate it. A 9.
As far as you can tell, the only trap that you see is the lever that pulls the board out from under the hanging's feet.
Setting up on the gallows.
Yep.
I'm gonna go up there and pull it.
It pops down, and then you hear a kong as one of the boards break off of the baseboard of the gallows and hits the
Okay.
ground.
What happened?
And I'm gonna walk up very slowly, testing the footing as I walk up because it seems to be kind of rotten.
It's very rickety. It's every step you take is.
Okay. And I'm gonna peer into the hole.
The hole below, there's solid ground. There, it just looks like ground. Weeds have grown up.
Well, that's good. That's good enough for me. I'm gonna get my butt off this gallows before something bad happens.
That was weird. I think we should keep going.
I agree. Nightmare. I wish I could tell you guys how often I think about that video. It is constant.
Just lives rent free in your brain.
It does. It does.
Yeah, let's continue on before we get caught in something weird.
Yeah. What
Like
do you mean
Barovia.
get caught in something weird? Yeah.
Somebody pick me up off the ground and lead me the way.
We're taking you with us.
Because right now I'm in shock.
Let's see. You follow the dirt road as it clings to the side of a mountain and ends before you in an arching bridge of mold-encrusted stone that spans the natural chasm. Gargoyles cloaked in black moss perch on the corners of the bridge, their frowns weather-worn. On the mountainous side of the bridge, a waterfall spills into a misty pool nearly 1,000 feet below. The pool feeds a river that meanders into the fog, shrouded by pines that blanket the valley. I love the noise, bro. continuing on,
Yeah.
you all get to a point. There's identical gates here that you saw when you came into the land of Barovia. Let's see, huge iron gates hang on stonework. Dew clings to the cold tenacity of the rusted bars. Two headless statues of armed guards flank the gates, their heads now lying in the weeds at their feet below. They greet you only with silence. You also see that there is a road that leads. After winding through the forest and craggy mountains peaks, the road takes a sudden turn to the east, and the startling, awesome presence of Castle Ravenloft towers before you. So you guys see up on the mountainside to the east there is a large castle.
Huh. Ominous.
And we know that, like, there's a signpost that says Castle Ravenloft?
Yeah, so there's a signpost here that says Castle Ravenloft. This one points to Vallaki. This one points to the village of Barovia.
And we'll mark the map for Castle Ravenloft.
All right. So I'll
And
make that K. Okay.
Okay. So at least we know where Strahd is.
You
Okay,
hope.
so let's not go that way.
Yeah, right?
Let's just go, check out his stoop. Do some soliciting.
Stoop kid never leaves the stoop.
Stoop kid can't leave the stoop.
And these gates are oddly familiar.
But these
So do you
ones in
guys
the
want to
big.
go to the stoop
at
of
the
Castle
beginning?
Ravenloft or go to Vallaki? Yeah, the same.
Yeah, I'll just
On
go
your-
over to the castle. Strahd, do you have time to talk about our Lord and Savior, Kellamvor?
Yeah. How about you don't do that?
Yeah, let's
Go
not do
to
that.
go to Strahd and say we've been trying to reach you about your car's extended warranty.
Wagon.
Here's Irina, and then just leave.
We brought you a gift. That would really mess with my mind in this whole campaign. I would.
I'm done playing this campaign. Here's Irina.
Yeah.
I have the lesser.
Well, look, we won.
The lesser is extra. I don't want him. You guys can keep that one.
We don't want him either.
So, how long have we been traveling?
This has been about 2 miles. Let me measure.
So, like,
Oh no, it's
10-ish
been more than
minutes.
that. I'm sorry.
Let's say
2 miles.
2
in
miles
10
doesn't seem
minutes?
2 miles doesn't seem that far.
Psych! It's been longer than that.
I run 5-minute miles.
Yeah, Usain Bolt over here.
Yeah, me too. It was a joke.
Let's see. You guys have been about 10 plus miles.
You know, because I only have one leg. I don't
We
run.
got it.
Oh,
Yeah.
mother.
We're keeping up.
Oh, mother.
Oh, mother.
Chad, if you don't know, my mom only has one leg.
Shark attack.
Shark attack.
Shark attack.
It was actually a bear attack. It
Exactly.
was really vicious.
No, it was a shark.
It was a
Baby
skydiving
shark.
accident.
It was.
Baby shark. Do 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 do.
She went in for a checkup with the doctor, and she woke up with her leg gone. It was, what the heck?
Nice.
Doc, what happened?
She
Wrong
was-
patient.
She was
Weird
flying a
thing.
fighter jet, and she had to eject out, and
As you guys pass this area, you notice an old windmill sitting on top of a hill. Yes, a windmill.
Right. So we've been traveling for about 10 miles. What
Yes.
time is it?
That's what I'm worried about.
the
You
windmill?
left in the morning. The time is it's up here. To the west.
I'd assume we walk 3 miles an hour on average, so we've probably,
Time for
been
lunch?
walking
Yeah, there's a
4 or 5
pacer
hours.
a pacer in the player handbook.
So it's probably 11 or 12.
That's
I
what I
said we
was.
stop for lunch.
You guys want a quick
Probably
bite to eat?
And this windmill looks like a good place to stop for a minute.
I agree.
Do you guys want to
I'd
go
like
up to the windmill?
investigate it. Yeah.
Okay.
Is there a path, or is it just?
Yeah, there's
There
a
it is.
path
Oh,
leading up to the windmill.
Does it look well worn, or is
Do
it?
you want to roll me
a?
a perception?
I'll
Yes,
get in on
I
that
do.
sickness.
Yeah, me too. I got a 5.
12.
18.
I got a 4.
Perception?
Yeah.
These rolls are killing me.
So you can walk 2 miles an hour, basically. Or 3 miles, sorry, it's normal pace. 3 miles an hour. And so, yeah, it's probably, you guys been walking for 3 hours or so, 3 hours plus.
Okay.
Left around 8. Call it noon.
Yeah, that sounds good.
Oh, at
It's
lunch.
lunchtime. It's lunchtime.
I still
So-
don't see the windmill.
Mom, it's just this icon right here, right next to your icon.
I don't see my icon.
You see the map?
I see the map, but that's all I see.
You
I
don't
see
see.
the
You gotta.
castle.
Mom,
Okay,
hold
scroll
on, hold
over.
on, hold on. I got it. Hold on. I've got a special feature I can do here.
There it is.
And there's the. This is the windmill.
Wow, we
Oh,
did go a
jeez,
long
what
way,
happened?
didn't we?
I didn't
We
mean
did.
to move that. Oh well.
I-
Let's-
Last I saw, we
investigate
were
the
at the
windmill?
castle.
Yeah, give me 1 second. I have a map for the windmill. I just gotta scroll down. If I have a lot of maps.
Oh, you guys were
Uh,
there. I just had my map so
Yoink.
far out
Hmm.
Yeah.
that I didn't know that that the dots were there. Sorry.
Oh, look at us at a windmill.
So you guys see the old windmill.
The old
All right.
windmill.
All right. Nobody try to.
I hope no one
hit it
has
with
a
a lance.
deed to this windmill.
Oh, do I have a deed to the windmill?
Mm.
Why don't you check?
I'll look at my bag and look at my deeds.
Deeds
these.
nuts.
Got him.
Got him.
So do one of the deeds I picked up from that thing have a deed to this windmill?
It has a deed to a windmill.
Oh, I have a deed to a windmill. This is my windmill.
I don't think that deed's signed by you, my boy.
Yeah, but I got it. No,
As
this
you
is.
all approach the windmill, there is a raven sitting above the door, and it's
Okay.
Did he just
It-
choke to death?
It sneezes.
It's a pretty good crow's name.
Thank you.
Yeah.
It's a
do you not have
raven.
crow sounds
Whatever.
on that app of yours.
I don't have a bird on here.
Oh.
I would hate you if you did just a bird sound. I would actually drive to your house on Halloween and fight you.
If he
Don't have
didn't
one.
have a bird sound,
No, if he just played a regular bird sound for my raven. If he was just like, oh my, I'm coming up there, Thomas. I'm coming up there. I know where you live.
So it's just a bird chilling out on the.
It's a raven, and it's going.
A raven.
can I roll a perception or investigation on the bird?
You can roll a perception. What are you trying to perceive about this bird?
I don't like ravens, so I want to see if it's up to something.
Okay, yeah, roll a, I guess an insight. Insight this bird.
Yeah.
Or I
Inside
could
this
just
bird
talk to it, couldn't I?
at my
You
windmill.
could. You do have speak with
Well,
animals.
that seems like a better use of 14.
14. You feel like this raven's warning you.
Talk to the
Has
bird,
its
Mom.
wings up. Ah!
All right. Well, this raven is looking a little ominous. Just letting you guys know, I'm not the most comfortable here, but I think we could do a little further investigation, or even move inside the windmill to see what's going on.
Good night, Shiny. You speak with animals?
Mm-hmm.
Does she still have that? I thought she got rid of that.
I think that's one of the spells she kept. Let's see.
Don't I keep the?
Oh, we didn't. Do you want to have that spell on since you haven't cast any of your spells?
Yeah, I can.
No, it's up to you.
What do you want?
What do
Go
you
ahead.
want?
I do need to speak to that animal thing.
Because you did mention that that's something that you wanted. Would you want to get rid? I think that's a first level spell. So would you want to get rid of Entangle, Cure Wounds, or Ice Knife?
Tangle.
Okay.
All right. Mom's talking to animals.
I did not mean to click that. I want to edit it. Come on. Let me
Entangle.
edit you. Oh my god.
Entangle.
Shut up.
Do it again.
No, I will not.
Entangle. For you guys listening, Zane just hit the button like 3 times.
Yep.
Shut up.
We know entangle.
Yeah.
Okay, so Mother, you use one of your spell slots to speak with animals, and what do you say to this raven?
Is there something you know that we should know?
I didn't know you could talk. Yeah. There's ladies in here, and I don't think they're good.
What do you mean they're not good?
They're not good. They're not good.
They're sick or they're bad people?
Bad. They're bad.
Oh my.
Who's bad? Who's
What's
not
it
good?
say? No, we don't know. Whoa, what's it saying?
Hi, Shiny. You got to fill us in.
Oh, you guys don't know what it's saying?
We don't speak to animals.
We don't speak to animals. You
Just
can
you.
You're the only one.
Okay, so, well, the Raven says there's bad people in there and that, bad women in there. I'm sorry. There's bad women in there. And I asked him if they were bad women or if they were ill. And he said they're bad people.
Does he know how many?
Do you know how many?
Yeah, there's three.
3.
I think
My
we
old
should-
wet nurse used to tell me, don't listen to crows. They're all liars.
No shiny, no shinies.
No,
Bad.
So the Raven said, no shiny, bad. So that means don't go in there?
No, I wouldn't. No shiny, not worth. No worth.
Not worth it?
No,
Hey.
no shiny, not worth.
Just because
No.
mom is newer, can I give her, Mom,
What?
try to make a deception or an insight check on it, see if it's lying to you.
Oh,
It's not a deception check. If you roll deception, you're trying to lie to it.
Oh, I see. Yeah, roll an insight to see if it's lying to you.
okay, hold on. I got it.
Mom, you should play some more BG3.
I lost my page.
BG3 is a great teaching mechanism to help people learn D&D.
Okay.
Not affiliated.
Not affiliated. Unless they
Okay.
want to pay us.
For real. Valerian
But I
Studios.
lost the page that had my...
Go to the newspaper
But I don't see the newspaper.
at the top of your chat.
No.
Oh, click the 3 lines. You see those 3 lines at the right side corner? You accidentally hid it away. The right side.
At the right side. I don't see the 3 lines, eh?
Top right of the screen.
Oh, wait. It was
wait.
underneath that thing.
Okay.
Ah,
There's a page on top of it.
Ew.
So
This
I'm trying to
break
move
is
there.
not brought to you by this new bourbon I got, Zach.
That looks
Ooh.
delicious.
Looks like I need to try.
It's marshmallow bourbon, and it's pretty
All right.
delicious.
Wait.
Nice.
So Thomas, where's your liquor cabinet?
So when you walk in his front door and you
Direct-
turn left, it's just right there. And it's dining room.
Perfect. Thank you.
It's not.
I'm trick or treating. I promise. Go 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 go.
Okay, I'm clicking my name and nothing's happening. Cause it's I don't. I'm
Do
sorry,
you?
guys.
No, you're fine. Did you double click? Is it like a tab on your screen, like it's kind of transparent? Because if it's already open, you can double click that tab, and it'll bring back up your thing.
No. Character?
Yeah.
No.
You want your character sheet. So you want to roll an insight, right? You have a +3
Yes,
if you
just
want to roll a d20.
Roll for me.
Okay, I clicked it. You got an 8. You can't tell what if it's lying to you, if it's telling you the truth. You can't really read the emotion. It just keeps saying, no shiny, bad, bad.
Okay, then can they hear you?
It sounds like caw, caw.
Yeah, all
Yeah.
the rest of the party and anybody that can hear, all they hear is,
Oh, really?
yeah.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
so I forgot what you said, Zane.
No shiny, bad, bad.
No shiny, bad, bad.
That's not much help.
So is it-
no.
There's no treasure here. Is that what it's trying to say?
Were we looking for treasure? Or are we talking about these 3 women?
I'm trying to figure out what he means by shiny.
Do you guys want to roll a nature?
Sure.
I got a 9.
Nice. Tonight's been a night
I
of
got
low, low rolls.
I got a dirty 20.
Hey, I got a 13.
Hey, Mom found her character sheet.
Did. Finally. And I rolled a 15.
A 4. You rolled a 4.
Oh,
4?
Yeah, so you don't roll so the 2 numbers are with advantage or disadvantage. You take the first number, that's your roll, but if you had advantage or disadvantage, you would take the higher or the lower depending on what you had.
And Zane will tell you if you get to roll with advantage.
Okay.
And currently you do not.
All
so
I
you got
know
a 4.
is somehow there's dice showing up on my thing this time, and it threw 2 dice.
Yes.
Okay.
So
So
I
about
got
that
a
dirty
4.
20.
Wait, Thomas, what'd you get?
13.
13. Okay. I would say that I would say that Thomas I would say that Kellen and Rob would remember the fact that typically ravens and crows like to take shiny things and collect them. That's just a natural thing that they desire is shiny things, and so it's telling you that there's nothing of value in here because nothing shiny for it to take and keep.
I just remembered that ravens and crows like to collect shiny things, and so probably if it's telling her no shiny, it's telling us there's nothing in here worth collecting.
See, I thought it was saying my name.
But it doesn't mean that there's nothing worth learning in there.
Be my guest.
Is this true?
We are guests. We're not
I think
breaking into
it's
song.
worth the walking XP.
I
Are you
mean,
saying you want to go attack a bunch of ladies in a windmill?
I
There's
think
only
I wanna
3
go
of 'em.
talk to them.
Oh.
okay.
So does Kellen open the
Figure
door?
that out.
Kellen's
Does Kellen open the
"Screw
door?"
this."
That's what Zane asked. Are you opening it, Kellen?
Are you doing it?
Yeah, sure.
He's going in.
Restrict? No, I don't want to. What? Open. There we go. Okay, you open the door, and what you see, my friend, I guess I should flip to my windmill page. Bad DM over here. Sorry, guys.
It's your
I
first
didn't
time.
say it. You said it.
See,
Hey,
that's
it
where
makes
you guys. That's where you guys say, "No, you're not a bad DM. You're a great DM. We freaking love you. You're the freaking best." Oh
Have
my
you met?
gosh.
Have you met us?
I was gonna
so-
say, you making me feel a lot better about how I play.
Damn. All right. Oh dang! So a meteor swarm instantly hits the party, and everyone does. Oh my gosh, that sucks.
Well, it's
All
been
right.
fun, guys. I'll see you later.
Who didn't
So-
give Gale his magical items? Spoiler alert.
The old Savalich Road transitions here from being a winding path through the mountains to a lazy trail that hugs the mountainside and descends into a fog valley in the heart. So that was approaching the windmill. That doesn't matter. This onion-domed edifice leans forward on one side as though trying to turn away from a stormy gray sky. You see gray bricks on the wall and dirt covers the windows on the upper floors. A decrepit wooden platform encircles the windmill. Above, a flimsy doorway leading to the building's interior. Perched on the wooden beam above the door is a raven. It hops and squawks at you, seeming agitated. As you open the door, the ground floor has been converted into a makeshift kitchen, but the room is filthy. Baskets and old dishware are piled everywhere. Adding to the clutter is a peddler's cart, a chicken coop, a heavy wooden trunk, a pretty wooden cabinet with flowers painted on the doors. In addition to the clucking of chickens, you hear toads croaking. The sweet smell of pastries blends horridly with the stench that burns your nostrils. An awful odor comes out of the out of an open upright barrel in the center of the room. Warmth issues from a brick oven against the wall, and a crumbling staircase ascends the wall across from it. Shrieks and cackles from somewhere higher up causes the old mill to shudder. Small human bones litter the flagstone floor.
Great.
Oh my. Small.
It's the last part. The last part.
Guys,
And now I'm horrified.
Hey, now we know where the meat pies came from.
Oh no.
guys.
Oh my god.
It's a
I
kitchen.
think we have a duty as good people
Duty.
to investigate further because I think kids are dying. I think someone's killing children.
People killing, people
Rob-
dying.
Rob pulls out his sword and he goes, "Ah shit, here we go again."
I will quickly hand out some aid. Rob, Casimir, and no, Rob doesn't need it. Casimir, Eye Shiny, and Kellen, you get 5 temporary hit points.
Love it.
All right. Yeah, I see how it
Okay.
is.
Thank you.
Who
I'm just
who
kidding.
would you give it to?
You?
Casimir, Kellen, and Eye Shiny.
Oh, okay. All right.
I moved your all screens because Zach, it was bothering me on the stream that it wasn't centered. So I centered it for you.
Not OCD at
What if I do
all.
this, Zane? What if I do this?
You monster.
This is ominous.
So yeah, that's what you guys see.
Okay. Lead the
Raven,
way, Kellen.
So
Go get
actually,
help.
what I would like to do is we are going to get into initiative. This does not mean that we're fighting. This just gives me, since we're in a small enclosed area, it gives everybody an opportunity to do something.
Well, I got a 6.
Hold on. The raven's going to fly away as you guys open the door.
I got a nat 1.
Oh, well.
What are we rolling?
Initiative.
Just roll a d20.
And add your
Well, you can
dexterity
actually
modifier.
click initiative, Mom.
Just click initiative, Mom.
I'm looking for it.
I roll real dice. I don't know.
On
guys.
your core sheet, towards the top, next to your
Oh,
armor
there it
class and
is.
speed.
It's not letting me click enter when I type in 6, so
I already put it in there for you, brother.
thanks, man.
If you click on your token and then roll them, it puts you on the list automatically.
It does. Thomas, what'd you get?
Nat 1, so
Sick.
I don't know if that affects.
What's your
initiative.
initiative modifier?
2, so I have a 3.
Okay.
Oh yeah, initiative modifier. I always forget that.
Oh,
That's what I was
dexterity.
Ismark,
Sure if you use that with a nat 1.
And then I
'cause
get a
know
10 if it matters.
Nat 1s and
It
nat
does.
20s are different, so.
Ismark and Irina say, we'll stand out and keep guard at the doors.
Okay,
Probably for the best.
probably. How you feeling over there, Lesser?
Foreshadowing.
Ismark, I'm feeling a little better. We've been walking it off, and he pulls out a flask. He said, I've been sipping on a little bit of this. They gave it to me before we left, and I'm feeling good. I'm not drunk
Okay.
anymore. By tomorrow, I'm going to be 100%.
Sounds like something a drunk guy says, but okay, see ya.
I'm not.
Why do I
We've
feel
got-
like there's something other than booze in that flask?
Probably because
There's
there
not.
is.
It just tastes like wine to me.
Okay, well, you hold down the
Casimir,
fort,
what
buddy.
would you like to do?
Oof. Why me? Why me?
Because you rolled such a high number.
I know.
Remember, you can always hold action, defensive stance.
I mean, the warlock
Ready?
was the one who wanted to go in this place.
Rogue, I think you should take point and try to
I
help
thought
us
you.
figure out.
I
what's
thought you
going
said you didn't want me to take point.
on. Well, as I'm standing in the doorway, you look like the perfect person for this job.
I
Hey,
like
you
the
two,
perfect guinea
easy.
pig.
Easy.
Fine. I'll step inside.
Okay.
Don't step on the bones.
It's hard not to. They litter the
Yeah.
floor.
It's like
Talon,
peanuts on the floor.
please don't get possessed again.
It's
No
so
promises.
sad.
Are there dead kids
Is
here?
there,
I'm
Casimir, is there anything that you would like to look at, investigate?
Yeah. What am I seeing when I walk in?
So yeah, when you walk in, you see that is covered in bones on the floor. There's a peddler's cart, a chicken coop, a heavy wooden trunk, a pretty wooden cabinet with flowers painted on the doors. You hear the chickens clucking and toads croaking. There's a barrel with the sweet smell of pastries blended with the horrid stench that burns your nostrils. Warmth comes from the brick oven that is located here. And then the staircase leading up that you hear the occasional cackling come from.
Okay. That's
Zane, just real
creepy.
quick, I do want to let you know that it is 11. Just as a
Yes,
heads up.
yes.
Okay. I'm, gonna step
I'm waiting
in
for a
and-
point to end.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm gonna go take a look in the cabinet.
All right, in the cabinet.
Crunch, crunch, crunch.
Let's see here. Yeah, it's a.
Walking on,
Not very stealthy.
they're walking on bones.
Let's see here.
You find any bone broth in that
In the
cabinet?
cabinets, you find wooden bowls full of herbs and baking ingredients, including flour, sugar, several gourds of powdered bone. Hanging on the inside of the cabinet doors are a dozen locks of hair. Amid various concoctions of there's 3 small containers labeled that hold some sort of elixir. The elixirs are labeled youth. It's a golden syrup. There's another elixir labeled laughter, and another elixir is a greenish milky liquid labeled mother's milk.
Ew.
concoctions.
Concoction.
Huh.
I had to sound it out in my head and then say it the way
So-
I
Elixir of youth.
which is golden.
Okay, I'm taking all three.
Okay, so the golden one is elixir of youth, labeled elixir of youth. The next one is elixir of laughter. It looks like almost like a red tea.
Uh huh.
And then the third one is a greenish milky liquid labeled mother's milk.
Repeat. Okay.
Like that.
Jeff don't like that.
Yeah. That's bleh. Okay. All right. Weird elixirs in here. Anyway, with some ingredients that looks like hair. I don't know.
And
This place gives me the heebie-jeebies, guys.
We'll end your turn there.
Yeah.
Casimir just went. Dolan.
Right. Dolan will step in. You said the cupboard is what he did. There was a chest. I'll check that. Is it locked?
The chest. The wooden trunk has tiny holes bored into it. And a lid that it sounds like this is where the toads are being kept. As you get closer to it,
Amphibians. Gross.
You're,
That's
you're not
Dolan's
friends with
ick.
amphibians?
I'll take a step upstairs. I will be going stealthy, by the way.
all right, roll me a stealth.
I'm good at these guys. Watch.
Yes, let's go.
That big shell.
19.
Oh man, you are good at this.
Yeah,
Ooh.
you step and it is silent as a mouse.
And does this come to like a balcony style stairway?
Yes, it leads up to another floor.
I'll just kind of like peek my head, like stretch my neck over and just kind of peek up, not actually go all the way up.
Okay, you peek up and you see there's the lady that you saw in town. It looks like she's running a grinding stone. It looks like she's grinding up bones.
Oh God.
And
I
that's
don't
where
like
we will end for today.
I
Dang
don't
it.
like it.
Wow.
We know what's happening here.
Just like, you guys know the secret ingredient to the Krusty Krab?
Yeah, I know, right?
Oh God.
Oh man,
Surprise, it's not plankton.
this is
Not okay.
this
Not
whole campaign is
okay.
cursed. I have not only
It is called the Curse of Strahd.
killed a companion, I also ate children meat. So you know, whatever.
There's no saying you ate children meat yet. There's just the grinding of bones.
Yet.
And small bones downstairs, and random
Maybe
pieces
those
of
are
hair.
frog bones.
Not that small.
Mm,
Right.
okay, well, good times.
Oh my god.
Chad, thanks for joining us. That was
Episode 10.
episode 10 of the Echoes of Echelon
we've
running
done
the
10 of
Curse of
these.
Strahd.
Yeah.
It's amazing.
10 going strong.
I've done two.
Great.
If there's no announcements, would we want to throw in some plugs?
Sure. KingZachT, twitch.tv/KingZachT. You can find me on TikTok. You can find me on YouTube. I have announcements for my own content. I am going to be playing more Apex Legends. It is a decision. I announced it today. I gotta play again. I as I told Zane and I think Wolfums and Prox and Evan earlier, I touched the Apex crack pipe again, and now I need to play. I have a need to play. So more Apex coming for me, and also Zane and I will be taking a small break from Brothers Whim, just so we can get all of our other content pushed out. So
Who's
Yeah,
usually
that
next?
one.
usually it's Prox.
Prox, you're next.
Okay. I'm Prox_Deus on Twitch and Twitter, YouTube, TikTok. Feel free to look me up.
Soup.
I don't do none of the things, but I would like to give a shout out to Pocket Bard. You guys are killing it with the stuff.
Killing
Hell
it with
yeah.
this stuff.
We love
Thomas.
it.
I agree with the Pocket Bard, and I would ask the rest of the chat to slowly push everyone here to join me in downloading Munchkin and taking a turn on that if someone wants to join me in that.
Definitely would play that with you. I've got the card game and expansions at home. I'm ready.
I have way too many.
I
of
knew
them.
I played that somewhere.
Yes. Actually, Mom got me Munchkin. Actually, I took it from her house.
Yes, you did.
She wasn't playing it. Mother, do you have anything that you want to plug?
Nah.
Mom's on TikTok, so you guys should watch and follow her.
Yes.
And you can find me. Oh, I didn't come up with one. You can find me.
I got you, Zane. And you can find Zane at the grindstone.
Yes, you can find me at the grinding stone, not milling up children's bones.
All right. Good night,
Don't let him
everybody.
lie to
Bye.
you. Don't let him lie to you.